So we are set for this middleweight bout. What a tantalizing bout we have in front of us as well. Peter Štrus in the blue corner, Mihajlo Kolobegov in the red. And I have to say, Kolobegov looks in fantastic shape. Looks to put on a bit of muscle from his last bout at ACB 49 back in Rostov. But Štrus is very technical, very athletic, very accurate striker. We saw Kolobegov weigh in yesterday wearing a Mike Tyson t-shirt, and you might see some similarities in the heavy hooks he throws at close range. Also uses a nice outside low calf kick just to put his opponent off balance and use that as an opportunity to connect with some big power.
And I think that'll actually do him well here tonight, because attacking the thigh in MMA, sometimes it's hard. Reason being is guys sit down at now and they'll grab the leg and they'll use it as a takedown attempt. Or in somebody like Peter, who has such a strong Muay Thai background, you're just going to clash shin to shin. But if you can aim at the calf, it's a great shot if it lands. Hurts to get hit there on the outside of the calf there where your fibula is. Even in sparring, when you have shin guards on, guys kick you there. It's like, ah, man, there's a nerve that goes up there. It can throw off your stance. It moves your legs, so it's hard to counter. Oh!
Nice looping left hook there from Kolobegov.
He jammed himself up on that last combo. Going back to that outside leg kick, it does. And when you kick, if you can move your opponent off of his base, it's harder for him to counter. And that calf kick offers a lot of that.
Interesting, there's Kolobegov with the Thai plum now. Good success. That knee was beautifully placed in that solar plexus.
And that's the thing about our sport. Sometimes you think you have an idea of what your opponent's capable of, and you almost kind of mess yourself up if he doesn't do that. If he grows and develops, like Mihajlo just threw a combination from the clinch there, you think, wait a minute, I'm the Thai specialist. This is my world. You almost don't even expect it, and it takes a second to wake you up, and you can get caught sleeping.
Kolobegov engaged in the clinch here against the cage. Very powerful fighter. They separate. Štrus has been so relaxed around the hotel. Spent some time. Whoa, nice exchange once again. A smile from Peter Štrus. He said he knows he's got to avoid the power of Kolobegov, but feels he has more tools in his arsenal.
I mean, he keeps starting it off trying to work behind the jab. But so far, the most significant strikes of this fight have been by Mihajlo. He's landed that great left at the beginning, and right there, just about 15, 20 seconds ago, landed a nice right hand.
Mihajlo Kolobegov has spent time out at American Top Team, honing his skills for some of his camps. He's been a champion in other promotions here in Russia as well, Pro FC. Very highly rated promotion over here. And now has moved into ACB and is looking to establish himself here. Go for that gold. There's the big hooks we know Kolobegov is so devastating with.
He was having so much success from the right-handed stance. I'm curious what Mihajlo switched southpaw for. What's he going to pull off?
Big body shot there. You saw Štrus wince as he ate that one right across the liver.
Well, he answered my question.
Nearly 4 minutes gone now in this first round. Kolobegov not really respecting the power of Štrus. He's walking through those, letting him hit the gloves. He's got quite a high guard as well. Looking for those opportunities. He certainly has had the more devastating shots in this first round. Covering up well again.
There's just you called it. There's a big power difference right here that I'm seeing starting to really just express itself through this round. When Peter's having his moments, he set that right hand up right over the top of the left-hand guard of Mihal, it didn't seem to be that devastating of a strike. Whereas every time Mihal gets to land a shot, it is not as much of a setup. Ooh.
Nicely pulled there from Peter Štrus, and on hand, Herb Dean, the third man in the cage. Very solid round, both feeling each other out there. Good striking styles from each. But Mikhail Kolobegov has got his rhythm, felt the power of Štrus, and has just kept coming forward.
You're right. Once he started moving his head, throwing the hooks, and keeping that constant forward pressure with threat behind it, it seems like it's giving Peter a difficult time. He's not able to really set up his combinations, and you can tell that when Mihal starts to take a break is when Peter tries to move forward. There you saw the left hook, but see this forward marching, his head kind of moving there side to side. There was the nice right hand he landed, and then when he switched to southpaw, menacing left hand right to the body. But the tell of it is that the only time it seems Peter seems comfortable throwing his combinations is when Mihal decides to take a break and not move forward. You know, he's taking a few seconds off in the round. Then Peter throws his jab, starts to set up a combination, and then immediately Mihal counters with some type of left hook or right hand and starts marching forward again.
Round two is on its way and off.
From what I've seen of Peter's power, he has to come up with some kind of technique that's going to convince Mihal not to walk him down.
Power's one thing, also output, and he looks like he's increasing it already now, because he was letting Kolobegov work at his rate. It was almost semi-sparring. They'd take 2 or 3 shots and switch. But Štrus already coming out with a bit more movement and pouring that jab out and following it up. So more of that would be a way for Štrus to shift this momentum.
Well, I mean, and that's just, it's a no-brainer there. If you can't hit as hard as your opponent, but you can hit him more, well, then you're making up for that fact. So if you don't have the same amount of power, you do have to make it up for in quantity.
I think Štrus is hurt there.
Yeah, he is. He's on wobbly legs. I think that left hook on the way out might have caught him right there on the ear.
Oh, right hand there.
That's a hell of a chin that Peter has there, because that was a hard shot.
Oh, is
there right now, he took another one that clipped the chin.
Kolobegov powering forward. Loves to outmuscle his opponents.
He's using the inside single, try to switch up. Grab the ankle, pulled him down. That's not an easy takedown, but wow, Peter did a good job getting down into a referee turtle position, was able to get back up to his feet.
I've spoken to people in Poland who've trained with Peter before. They say he's never out of a fight.
Well, hands are connected. He's going down now. But great job again. He has that post, got back up. I mean, it's one thing to take a guy down, but then you have to be held down. And really, it's almost, I mean, I know point-wise and psychologically, it's great to stuff a shot to begin with. But as a fighter, I almost rather you stop me from taking you down completely than me take you down and you bounce right back up. It's like, well, damn, I just expressed all that energy and I got nothing out of it. I'd rather have not used it.
And you talk about that in terms of takedowns, but also in terms of shots. What must be going through Kolobegov's head that Štrus has eaten 3-4 clean shots, been wobbled, and is now still coming forward. In fact, looking like he's getting stronger in this fight.
Yeah, actually, I'm really impressed right now with his ability to take some of the leather he's taken. And I honestly, I think that...
Oh, there's a cup shot there. Obviously unintentional there, just limbs being thrown in the heat of battle, but no intent there, but you can see how badly that hurt Kolobegov.
Yeah, just, and honestly, not, you want to tell the guy it's a good thing he took a nut shot, but I think for Mihal, the amount of energy he expended, some of the shots that he landed, the fact he took a shot, I think was an indication of how he was feeling. He's biting down on, you know, he's throwing some heavy leather, and he's a muscled guy, high octane output, so I'm thinking that he was a little fatigued there. That's why he took that shot. He took 2 of them, tried to take Peter down, didn't hold him down at all, so he used that energy with no reward. So the fact that there was a little bit of a break, in fact, he should have used a little bit more of his break. That was, as experience gets, as he gains more experience as a fighter, or maybe he is fully rested. He could have used that as an opportunity to fully recover.
Doesn't look as comfortable as he did before that, though. Štrus growing in demeanor.
Yeah, I'm impressed with some of the shots that he's taken, and now he looks the way he looks. I mean, that jab is pumping away, and it's menacing. He has he's putting his weight behind it.
This is a big fight, but both these fighters, their second fight back after a break away. Oh, lovely body shot there from Štrus.
Wow, this is...
It's hotting up right in front of us now.
There is no way that I thought that the second half of this round, after seeing the first half, was going to look like this.
Now it's Štrus looking for the takedown. Gets that hook inside. 1 minute, 10 seconds left to play within this second round.
Wow. See, now there, he has the takedown. He's in a dominant position. He just needs to be able to secure the other side. Right now, he has a seat belt with a hook on the near side. You really don't have the guy's back. I know that sounds weird, but he's... Yeah, see, you really don't have the guy's position. I mean, I have to give a whole seminar and explanation here, but if really if Mika wanted to get up or move, it's more fatigue that was holding him down. Now it's switched over in front of him inside of his half guard. Now he's holding him down a little bit more securely. But before, with the seat belt and just over the one leg like that, he really didn't have him.
Oh, looking to switch to the back now. Threatened with that rear naked choke.
He won this round. Wow. The shots he took, and he has won this round.
10 seconds left. Picking his shots very well, has been warned by Herb Dean about that back of the head. What a difference a round makes. We look at that first round, back and forth, but Kolobegov looked like he was picking up momentum. Didn't have any respect for the
not at all.
Štrus. And then Štrus, through that movement, through that output, has put himself back in this fight, and is looking like the momentum is well in his corner going into the third.
Whatever Peter needed to get going in the future, they needed to convince him to start that in the first round, because he didn't look like he punched that hard. He didn't put that kind of intensity in his movement in the first round. And Mika was a very dominant first round. The first half of that second round was all Mika, and all of a sudden after that groin shot, they got back up. Even just before that, you could tell that he was fatigued. Peter poured it on and was extremely, as dominant as I thought Mika was in the first half of that round, Peter was even more so in the second half.
You can see in the demeanor of the corner there, Peter Štrus taking the center, looking to get started straight away. Mikhail Kolobegov taking deep, deep breaths. And the crowd responding. We see round 3 here at ACB 61 in St. Petersburg. Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Frank Mir. Štrus in the white shorts, blue corner, and Kolobegov in the purple shorts, red corner. This is the round. This is the round that counts. Who's got more inside them? Who's ready?
Well, right now, Peter is just taking up where he left off. Momentum of the first round, or that into the second round. He's throwing combinations. That jab has just now really found a home. It's a weapon. He's not just using it as a rangefinder. He's throwing it also as a strike. And it's popping Mikhail's head back. Now, and he's using it to set up his leg kicks.
And he threatens with a takedown as well. Oh, but he's got to be careful of this guillotine.
Mikhail was able to get an underhook. Locked him up into a 50-50. He's able to follow that low elbow and just push him right over to the cage.
Kolobegov, dangerous throughout the fight. Obviously has power and athleticism. Came back after a 5th round fight, was being dominated by Abdul Halikov. 5 rounds in the bank, and in the last minute of the round, he threw a flying knee, which won him the title. So Štrus has got to stay switched on. Nice body shot again. Oh, 2 shots there from Kolobegov. I think that might have been another groin shot. Yeah.
Good eyes, man. There's twice tonight you see something I didn't see.
I ate a lot of carrots when I was a kid.
Where's your focus point at right
now? Come on, we've got to make this sound like we're doing work and not having fun. So Kolobegov, maybe he'll take a bit longer in this one.
There was the after the you're right, after the clinch in there, he was threw the knee up the middle, landed to the groin.
Again, unintentional, but
and that groin to the kick to the knee to the groin actually did benefit Peter there. Mikael was starting to land some good combinations and really rocking his head back. That's why he initiated that clinch to begin with.
3 minutes left in this third round, and it is picking up pace every second. Kolobegov looked like he's digging deep.
And it's still anybody's round.
Nice takedown. But Strus.
Great stand-up. He posted, got a hand on the mat.
Then worked his way to the cage and now... Such a close matchup here in the middleweight division. And just for our second fight here at ACB 61, we've started at the pace and it's just picked up.
What a nice frame he had there for a second.
Mihal Kolobegov looking towards his corner, they're urging him on. That jab is laser.
That jab has really been a significant strike in this fight.
When there's a young fighter looking at this and they think the big shots, the highlight reel knockouts, those fundamentals, a jab like that, a good, solid jab, that is such an effective weapon, isn't it, when used properly?
Well, it's the closest weapon you have to your opponent's chin, to his eyes. What's going to stun him is your lead hand. A lot of guys think this is just a setup strike because obviously, you know, a rear hand or a hooking motion off the lead side can have more hip swing behind it.
He threw a flying knee in the 5th round of one of his Pro FC fights. He tries it again here in the 3rd round at ACB 61, but Peter Sztrus aware of that. Nice elbow there. There's that Muay Thai Sztrus is known so well for.